more tries, everything's falling early. 100% can't do better than that.
And Holiday kicks to Chandler. Anthony against Corver. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Lakers ball.
Lakers have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Rose dishes to Anthony. The Warriors pull it in.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
Chandler attacking, and that one's good. Chandler's got his first bucket in this one.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Chandler with the steal. Outside Durant. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. And former Coach of the Year Byron Scott now with the Lakers. And as you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy. And Clark, I think he's a guy that the eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels a lot. Terrific communicator and storyteller. Great experience as a player and as a champion. And I think that all is evident in his coaching style. Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Some changes for Golden State. Johnson, he's checked in for Durant. And it's Ben McLemore in for Drew Holiday. Mills passes to Carmelo. Got that bucket in no time at all. Anthony's got 9.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Wide open look. Stokes can't get it to go.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
And that one's good. And that's 11 points for Carmelo Anthony.
He's looking pretty confident out there. I mean, 5 of 7 so far from the field. He's feeling it.
Dellavedova kicks to Johnson. To the wing right side. And it's Dellavedova missing. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Hard to believe this, but Carmelo feels as if he's been underrated as a superstar to this point in his career. And I'm sure there are a lot of conflicting opinions on that topic.
And McLemore kicks to Johnson. Pass to Dellavedova. Fires the 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Lakers leading by 5. Anthony drives in. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9. 67% shooting.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Now here's McLemore. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Kicks to McDermott. He dishes it to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Warriors miss again. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Outside Anthony. Beyond the arc. No luck. Warriors trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Again, the miss by Anthony. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top, leading by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Lakers?
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Durant. McDermott is out there with Chandler. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Holiday in at the point. The pass to Chandler. Durant in the corner. The fadeaway. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Durant's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Warriors. Williams dishes to Barnes. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. A chance here now for a three-point play. And watching Matt Barnes, he will do all the dirty work for you. He's an instigator. He's an agitator. And he's a team player, I think, at the core. Everywhere he's gone, you know, and he's played for a lot of teams, Greg, he's had that role.
It's a great point. I call him a glue guy. You know, he's not someone who's going to be a volume scorer or a smooth playmaker, but the game really is built on grit, diving for loose balls, taking charges, making hard fouls, you know, whatever it takes to help his team win. I like that line, antagonist. That's a very good way to describe him.
Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Dallenberg. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Durant. Outside Holiday. Outside Durant. Korver passes to Durant. A shake. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Dunleavy.
For Matt Barnes, I really felt last season was one of his best. He was the Tony Allen-type defensive guy for Doc Rivers' team. Did all the little things, and he was efficient. Near his career high for 3.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Holiday left side. Chandler is screened. And Holiday kicks to Durant. No good on the triple.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Nobody near Barnes. Off target from outside. Durant with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Durant attacking. With the teardrop. Outside Holiday. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Outside Rose. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Count that one.
That's a terrific move to the basket. The defense played that one well, but it didn't make any difference.
There's the pick. Holiday dishes to Korver. That's Biyombo with the rebound.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Warriors trailed by 4. Holiday. That's good. Holiday's got 5.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I'll tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
Durant kicks to Chandler. Holiday with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Korver a screen on Barnes. Holiday the pass to Chandler. Here's Durant. It's good. This game is all even. 12 points for him.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
You go back to before last season with Durant. He was set to lead Team USA to the tournament, but had to withdraw from the team club.
And, you know, withdrawing, Kevin, might have been the right play to keep him healthy. He still ended up on the shelf a good while last year, but I still think it was the right decision on his part.
Anthony's checked in for Los Angeles. Different look here for the Warriors. Stokes is checked in for Chandler. Johnson comes in for Doug McDermott. McLemore's checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Drew Holiday.
And as competitive as Durant is, you know, it was strange to see him take himself off of Team USA. But let's face it, that Paul George injury played a big role, not only in his decision, but in a lot of guys throughout the league. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And, you know, Durant was not the only one affected by that injury to Paul George. To see something like that happen in an exhibition game can make anybody think twice about summer play.
You look at Kevin Durant, and he does have a bit of an unusual body type. Still is fairly thin, even after 8 years in the league. Yet, up until last season, he's been one of the more durable players in the league. Kind of like Reggie Miller in that regard.
Releases. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Durant's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. Outside Anthony. Stolen by Durant. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot's good.
Kevin Durant.
And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
1 second left.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Warriors lead by 7. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Emergency evacuation of Staples Center becomes necessary. Please walk calmly out and away from the facility.
The second half just about to get going here.
Durant doing all sorts of things. He has 20 points, and he's knocked down 5 shots at the charity stripe. Good numbers for him.
Yeah, they are. It's been a nice element of his game today.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Derrick Rose is out there with Chris Middleton. And there's Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Anthony. And it's Mirotic in at the 4. And Durant, here we go. Misses the layup. Lakers trailed by 7. And Middleton kicks to Anthony. Durant with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Durant dishes to Holiday. Korver passes to Durant. The kick out to Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Durant against Anthony. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Rose kicks to Middleton. Anthony on the wing. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg. Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
On the wing, Korver. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And the Warriors lead by 7.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality look.
Here's Anthony. And Durant sends it back. Outside Holiday. Mirotic against Durant. He kicks it to Stokes. Back to Durant. Tries it from the top of the key. And the Warriors get it back. Stokes dishes to Durant. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Timeout called the Lakers. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. McDermott's checked in for the Warriors. Feeds it to Nurkic. And the layup's good off the glass.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Warriors leading by 8. One thing about Sam Dalembert, he has been an outstanding defender over the course of his career. Really, guys, the consummate rim protector.
Great length and quickness with timing as a shot blocker. Ended last season 8th on the all-time blocks list among active players.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Barnes. And Mills kicks to Dalembert. And Mills atop the key. The three. But they'll get another chance. Martin, the pass to Nurkic.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Golden State. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Drew Holiday. Warriors leading by 8. Dellavedova dishes to Ajinça. Plays it up and banks it in.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Here's Anthony. The Warriors pull it in. Stokes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Korver. McDermott with the screen for Korver. Pass to McDermott. Now the dish to Stokes. Shot clock at 5. Korver kicks to McDermott. Lets a floater go. Here's Stokes. Rebound the Lakers. Anthony's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter. Golden State's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Dellavedova. Covered by Anthony. Korver passes to Dellavedova. Outside for Korver. The three-pointer no good.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Dunleavy. We've got 1:18 left to play in the 3rd. Rose attacking. Mirotic has a wide open look. No good from outside.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Outside for Korver. Korver missing again. Lakers trailed by 8 to the paint. And the wide open shot from Rose. Good on the three-point shot. Rose has got 9.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Rose. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. Ajinça in the post. Working on Biyombo.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
The Lakers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And that one falls for Mirotic.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Nikola Mirotic.
And so Mirotic nails both of them.
At the line for 2.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
All right, that was your Laker girls. Make some noise, fans. Timeout call for the Lakers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Laker girls.
And the Lakers with some changes.
Make some noise, fans.
Seven seconds left in the third. Outside Durant. What a play! Simply trick. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Warriors ahead. They're up by 6. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, McLemore is out there with Holiday. And it's Durant. Then it's Johnson. And it's Chandler in at the 5 down low. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. It's stolen by Dallenberg. Passes to Martin. Mills dishes to Williams. Three-pointer, Martin. Here's Nurkic. And he jams it with authority.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
Gee, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And finished off by Rose.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. But they've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
Some changes for Golden State. Jarnell Stokes comes in for James Johnson. And it's Korver in for McLemore. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
Timeout called the Warriors. Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Golden State.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Anthony drives in.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
Here's Durant. And the layup is good. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. Connects from three-point range. And the Lakers lead by 2. Outside Durant. From 11 feet away. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Durant's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. Mirotic, the screen. Rose kicks to Anthony. The Lakers working the ball around now. Biombo, that's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Clippers. Outside Korver. He feeds it to Durant. Six on the shot clock. Inside. And he overshot that one, missing.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
The shot from the low post is good. Durant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And the Lakers call time here. McDermott's checked in for Kyle Korver. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Outside Rose. Out to Anthony. Back to Rose. 17-foot shot on the way. That's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9. Stokes the pass to Chandler. Outside Durant. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Rose. They get it back.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
Durant against Rose. The 10-footer. And Durant finishes inside. Durant's got 16 points here in the second half.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Beyond the arc. Warriors the rebound. It's Durant on the wing. .44 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Connects!
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness. This is what happens when you allow Carmelo Anthony to heat up.
Here's Dellavedova. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yeah.
Outside Durant. From deep. Can't get it to go. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator, but I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. 7 seconds left in the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 3. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
With this much time remaining, they should be able to get themselves a decent shot at the basket. Still, a contested 3 is never an easy shot.
And a chance here to send it to overtime.
Got to see the 3 and be the 3 if that's going to happen.
So it's in.
I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from.
Hit on my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my